Mike North has nothing. Get him a scrunchie and get him something.
We got nothing. Are we on?
Yes, we're on.
Oh, my God. I'll tell you what, the producers have me jumping through hoops, up, down, all around. What's up, fellas? We're ready to roll.
We're having some problems next door today, Mike. There's some problems.
Mike, it's 110 degrees in here, so our equipment's a little faulty.
Well, Mike, that's okay. It's great to talk to you guys, first of all, again, John and Amy. And we're going to be on North to North by 12 o'clock. This whole little news sportscast today will be up on North to North. And you'll see the handsome John Howell and the lovely Amy Jacobs.
Love it. Can't wait. Yes. I wanted to ask you about the Bulls here. Have they lost momentum even though they come home tonight? Now that it's down to a 3-game series, do we have anything to be worried about?
No. In fact, I was just on radio in Atlanta about 7 o'clock, and they're saying to me, a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. How scared are you? I go a 2. I said, we're 9-point favorites, guys. The Atlanta Hawks are like I was in school. I'd have a couple good days. The nuns thought I was on the right track, and then I'd go off the tracks again. And it would take me 2 years to get out of 7th grade. They've been trying to get out of trouble for a long time. It's the Atlanta Hawks, John. They've done a good job, but they're just playing Derrick Rose. He's going to be too much. And the Hawks gave them a wake-up call the other night, and the Bulls are 9-point favorites tonight after that game the other night.
Now, I've kind of been following this casually, and I'm about ready to get on the bandwagon. But Derrick Rose's ankle, is that still a problem, or is that gone?
It's not it's not a problem at all. He's ready to go. He's ready to get it done. And I mean, Luol Deng's got to step up. Boozer, they've been crying for Boozer to score points. He scores points and we lose. Hey, get your 10 rebounds, get your 4 or 5 points a game, and let the rest of the guys take care of everything else. Derrick Rose, as he goes, this team's going to go.
Now, let's talk about how key defense is in tonight's game. Don't you think that's going to be a big part of it?
Absolutely, Amy. Defense is what. Yeah, because we can be awful offensively, and then at the end of the game, the Bulls win 85-79. The Bulls have been giving up only 79 points a game to the Hawks until the other night over the regular season, preseason, and everything else. So they got to get back defensively. I think home court will get the job done. Some home cooking. So I think we're going to be fine. I'm ready, but you don't know how things are going to go. Last night, Oklahoma City wins. So, the Lakers and Celtics might both be out, and the Memphis Grizzlies and the Atlanta Hawks are still in. So you guys figure that out.
Well, let's talk about the Lakers and Phil Jackson. He said that he's going to be retiring. Do you believe him this time?
No. I think he'll come back when they get Dwight Howard. He'll take off a year. He's got a year left on his deal. And then he'll come back, and then he'll be the greatest coach again when he's got a 7-footer plus Kobe and everybody else. He's a very, very good businessman. He's a smart man, and you give him credit where credit's due. But the other night, it was the first time he's ever been down 0-3. He was a novice coach. He had no idea what to do. He had no idea what to do with a team that didn't listen to him. He suffered through what a lot of coaches have suffered throughout their whole career. He suffered it basically for the first time.
No, he got a $32,000 fine, though. Can you explain that? I didn't.
Yeah, well, you can't talk about the refs, and he says he felt like they were chasing him out. The total was $35,000. He said something about the referees. They don't like that at all. I mean, my God. I mean, you could say the referees weren't on their game, and you're tagged for 35 G's, and I don't care what anybody says. You can make a lot of money. 35 G's, 35 G's.
Why would Jackson at this point with all those rings? Why come back again? Doesn't he have back problems and family issues and everything else? Why would you keep coming back to this grind?
I think, John, it's the ego thing. Why would Evander Holyfield just still be fighting at 48? Well, I think finances have something to do with him. Yeah. But I think it's the ego thing with a lot of these guys. I mean, why is Newt Gingrich running for president? I mean, there's all sorts of things that you see in the papers every day, and you're going, why? I mean, there's ego. Ego's involved, and that's the best way I can describe it.
Hey, back to Boozer real quick. Yes. Is he as good a rebounder as Dennis Rodman was? Because
Never.
No, not even close?
Not even close, John. You knew you were going to get 15 and 16 from Rodman every single night, plus he was going to agitate you. Hey, Boozer's more of an offensive player. Sloan had issues with him in Utah with his defense. The Bulls at times, when there's no help, it's because he doesn't get over. Offensively, very talented guy. Class act in a lot of ways, but defensively, a lot to be desired. So he gets his rebounds. He gets 9-10 a game. That's all we can ask, but it would help if he gave us about 15 tonight.
All right, what are you predicting as far as tonight? A runaway game?
Yeah, unless Ditka shows up, then we win by 40. No, we're going to win the game tonight, John. I'm looking at a double-digit win. I'm looking at the Chicago Bulls to go up 3-2. Now, can they close it out when they go back to Atlanta? I don't know. They're going to win the series, but you'd like to see them ended so they can get some rest because Miami's ready to close them guys out in Boston.
All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Great to talk to you.
Take care. That's Mike North. Sunday nights at 9 o'clock, the Mike North Show here on AM 560 WIND.